Hello everyone, welcome back to today's episode of I'm Bad at Banished. Here we are in Breeze Burnside, and the last time we left off, we have our little town started. We've got some llamas, watermelons, and red mulberries, and we're not totally sure yet if red mulberries just produce like leaves or actual berries that can be eaten. I am desperately hoping it's actually berries that can be eaten, but I guess we'll find out at some point. So it's late winter, we are eking into spring, and hopefully we will have this wooden butcher up so that we can... I don't actually think the wooden butcher can process llamas. I think the plan there was to have the wooden butcher process ducks, and so we can have duck roasts. And everything is going pretty well. Things are a little sturdy. Food's good. Firewood's good. And we've got like a nice store of venison over here. So I'm thinking that once this wooden butcher is finished, I'm gonna go ahead and build a second one over here. And then we also have a little fish smoker, which is really great because the only thing it requires to process the fish are fish. And so we can get exponential growth out of what fish we make. So yeah, we don't exactly have a lot of laborers or builders at the moment. So late winter, I'm gonna go ahead and assign someone for these watermelons because it's now early spring. And I am so excited to kind of get that rolling. All right, perfect. We've got our wooden butcher. I'm just gonna go ahead and put our builder here so we can make duck roast. And I, as you've probably noticed, really love using I really love using these types of processing buildings for food because you get more out of the food that you make. I'm gonna go ahead and unpause these houses. We don't have anyone to work on them yet, but eventually we'll have some extra little bannies. So I did get a couple questions. If you've never played Banished before, you do get individual little sims. I call them bannies. Other people in the community also call them bannies, from what I understand. And so they do get their own name, gender, age, and they are kind of randomly assigned a career. From what I understand, that has something to do with where their house is in proximity to their workplace. And you can also see the firewood and food in their inventory. I think primarily they just take firewood and food, nothing else, from what I've seen. So your little bannies do age up every year. You can see the year counter right up here. So we're at year 3 in spring. We've got about 25 bannies. And once they hit age 11, they can be added to the workforce. That wouldn't be the case if we had schools, but I am not a player that likes to throw schools in right from jump because it sort of decreases your productivity and growth a little bit in the first few years, and that's just not how I like to play. All right, what do we have here? Our tools, we've already reached the limit. Absolutely not. One of my downfalls, my great downfall in Banished is that we run out of tools and then no one is productive. We can't finish harvesting, and it just like that is the quickest way for your entire town to just implode. So I don't have tool limits. We just keep eking that up every time we hit new limit. We're gonna go ahead and like pop up this clothing limit as well because clothes are fantastic because they make us a lot of money if we sell them at trading posts. So just to go ahead and start thinking about our trading post, I want to have a sawmill so that we can start making planks. I'm gonna put it right here. Wait, do I already have it? Oh, okay, cool. So we've got one here, and that's gonna help us a lot so we can actually get wooden planks. We can then start working on like our town hall and a bunch of other things. You can get different houses with it too, so it's really great. I'm also gonna go ahead and start thinking about what this is gonna look like. I'm starting to like kind of plan our town center a little bit. I think we're gonna do a big square right here. There we go. And we'll put our town hall here. We'll put a market over here. It'll be really great. We'll love it. So excited. How are we doing over here? Okay, so our llamas have almost reached their limit. At some point, oh, we've got one laborer. You're going to be a builder now. At some point, we're going to, I think, add another slope conforming pasture right here. And am I going to regret this because it's really close to the other pasture? Probably, because in this game, your pastures can get infestations or infections, and that can spread to other nearby pastures. And if you don't have a free empty pasture to send all your little llamas to, they'll just all start dying really quickly. It's not great. This is why a lot of people play with disasters off, but as some of you who are here from my Sims series know, I love chaos in my games, so I keep disasters on because of the way that I am. Alright, how are we doing here? We're out of stone. Okay, let's go ahead and start collecting some stone from around town. We've got a good amount that we can start getting. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, what if we hit the limit there? This is firewood. I think I'm gonna keep firewood at 500. We've been staying pretty solidly there, so I'm honestly not too worried about it. And then we, at some point, are definitely gonna want to add, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add that laborer. Actually, no, we're not. I regret that because it's harvest season and I would like our laborer to help out over here. But once harvest season is over, we're going to go ahead and add one more person to the Forester Lodge just so that we can start building up our stored logs because it's just all straight going to firewood right now and we have nothing left for building. Duck meat is going well. You can see duck meat here and duck roast here. I really wish there were a way that I could process the watermelons, but we don't have sugar, and I think like jam is really the only way we can do that. It's kind of unfortunate. I wish we had gotten like a vegetable or something that was a little bit easier, like a grain. But that's okay. This is the luck of the draw. It's what we get. Oh, we've almost finished the sawmill, but we haven't actually started on these guys because we have no stone. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that laborer there so they can start collecting stone from around town. You can see, I think our builder is helping out with stone as well, so that's really good. All right. So things are swimming. Stone is low. I know, it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. Gonna go ahead and kick that up to times 10, and as you can see here, we've actually got our home almost complete and this home almost complete as well. We've got a few stones, so there we go. All right, perfect. And then what I'm gonna do, I think, yes, stone is low, I get it. I am gonna go ahead and add some more of these homes just right here, right next to the herbalist. And we're gonna complete that little node right there. Yes, logs are low, stone is low. And then once we've kind of finished our pathway, I want to add some cute little country houses or little townhouses over here. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, so it's okay. We're doing good. We're making some progress. Slow but steady, which I like to see. We're entering late autumn, although let's be real, it's effectively winter already. And thankfully we harvest those watermelons pretty early in the day or in the year, so we don't have any watermelons left on the vine and just kind of rotting away. And actually, are we out of storage? You know what? I'm kind of thinking it might be a good idea to add just a little bit of storage over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and start adding a little road here as well. I kind of like to think about our infrastructure with these roads pretty early. Just for a little help, you know? I can't tell if I'm like hearing my cat meowing or if it's the game. So sorry if you guys are hearing my cat, he's really needy. Oh, look at this. We've already got this home almost almost done, and this one too. We're doing okay on stone, at least for the buildings. I'm gonna go ahead and say we should collect a little bit more, just because you can never have enough stone in this game, and that's really true. Like, you run out of stone so quickly. Oh, it's fine. At some point we're gonna, you know, fix that. All right, our little fish smoker is done. So we're gonna go ahead and add a little Banny to work here. Bye-bye laborer. You are now a fish smoker. And I think we're doing pretty well. We've got a ton of duck meat. We've got, okay, so once we start getting some planks, we can use those planks to build the butcher shop that will, process the llamas. So, Ari, what are you doing? My cat was in the bathtub, just doing cat stuff. So we are almost done with our sawmill here. We unfortunately are gonna have to maybe move our builder here so that we can start producing some lumber. And then with that on the way, I want to go ahead and start thinking about a farm supplier. Oh, a tornado. Good. Good. I'm so glad. We definitely need a tornado right now, this early in the game. So I'm thinking about this here so that we can get some vegetables, because for proper health of your citizens, you need, I think, a combination of vegetables, fruit, and meat. And right now, we have literally no source of vegetables whatsoever. And that's not great. What that probably means I should do in the meantime as well is get a gatherer's hut, and we're gonna put it here and hope for the best. Because if the health of your citizens gets too low, then they'll stop procreating. And we don't want that, because we only have like 30-ish, 29-ish bannies in our entire game, and that's not very much. So we're gonna pop this back up to 10. Thankfully, there's no sight of the tornado, so I think we got off scot-free there, thank goodness. Because otherwise we do have our health like pretty much taken care of. We've got an herbalist, although we're not making a whole lot of stored medicine. I don't know if it's just because we have them here with a bunch of like buildings and people, but you would expect between this and also the royal jelly that we're making from the bee shelter, you would think we'd be doing better. But there we go. Health of our citizens is going up a little bit. Let's see. 20 lumber. Do we have any lumber just like stored anywhere? Can I see how much we have? We have 8. Okay. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and select harvest trees from here. Just because we really are running a little bit low. Yeah, we are definitely running low there. That's okay. It's fine. We're okay on stone. I mean, we could be better. We're gonna keep our labor as a laborer, and then once the harvest season is over, I love that these just look like baskets with a single watermelon in them. I mean, I guess that's probably realistic. Like, I would not want to carry more than 1 watermelon. Okay, harvest season is over. You're going to be a builder now. Even though I think laborers with nothing to do can effectively act as builders. Yes, yes, logs are low. I know, it's fine. Oh, we've actually got a small yield from our mulberries this year. That's exciting. Unfortunately, I think it's just more fruit. So we have watermelons and mulberries and a ton of meat. So it's not great our gatherer's head's not going to be ready until next spring, so that's kind of unfortunate, but we're just going to kind of take it as it goes, see what we can do. How are we doing here? Oh, this is great. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove you. There we are. Although now we just have one person working here and one here. I'm going to go ahead and move this to firewood. Actually, yeah, we do need to keep you as firewood because our stored firewood is super, super low from all of our building projects. Gonna keep a laborer here because we've got all of these mulberries to harvest and bring to storage. Okay, we've got a bunch of people who could probably get married and move out. So, actually we don't have a bunch of people. We have a couple. Not a whole lot, to be honest. Alright, some houses, please. What are we feeling? Kind of feeling these little guys. They're pretty cute. Oh! Cats, man. Oh dear, I placed something where I didn't mean to because of the cat. Thanks, Ariamis. Thanks. Okay, where was I? Here? Yes. And just so we can keep a little pathway there, I'm not going to start until over here. And that's enough for now. We've got plenty of stuff to work on. Okay. Almost done with our farm supplier. I'm not sure we're going to have like a whole lot to actually, you know, put in it to sell. But I'm hoping we can make enough. I think I'm gonna go ahead and also start on another slope conforming pasture right here. There we go. And that way we can move some of these llamas here and then we can get better llama output as well. All right, stop working on these houses and finish. You're so close. 98%. Come on. We can do it. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna add some beeswax, some bone meal, comb honey, feathers, some fishes, probably some duck meat because we've got hella duck meat. Okay, I'm not sure this is actually gonna pay off and we're gonna be able to like purchase anything, but we're gonna give it a go because we really need some veggies. Meanwhile, oh thank goodness. Okay, for early summer we still got a little bit of harvesting time. Maybe we'll get like some roots and onions and stuff like that from here. That would be fantastic. How are we doing on firewood? We're okay. We're okay. Things are fine. And we've got our cute little townhouses starting to pop up here. I just love these. Oh, look at how this watermelon is growing. You've just got like one single watermelon on a vine here. Oh, it's already harvest season in the middle of summer. Things are going smoothly. It's also almost harvest season for our red mulberries. This will be the biggest harvest that we've gotten from them. I think last time we only got like 29% yield. And this time we'll get 100 by the end of summer, and then we can start harvesting in the fall. So that is going really, really well. How are we doing over here? Do we have... Okay, it's taken a little while, but that's all right. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. Hopefully. Oh, I really hope the first trader we get is someone for vegetable seeds. Please. Oh, have we already hit our food limit? That's not allowed to happen. Note to self, never let the food limit actually like reach its limit because you just need all the food that you can get, or at least all the food that you can store. I don't like seeing our storage barn already getting this full, especially since that's our main one. Oh, we don't need flowers. Let's go ahead and put our flowers here because we don't have like any perfumery stuff to start processing that yet. All right, there we go. Got our last little townhouse built, and all of them actually have like little fresh babies in them. 10-year-old, 14-year-old. So that's really good. We're gonna start seeing a teeny little boom in population, which we love to see. How are we doing over here? Okay, I guess it's probably time to start thinking about what we want to do next. And I am thinking a town hall might be good next. So I am gonna go ahead and put you here. And we're gonna build up, actually, we're gonna put a well as well. There we go. Well, and then we're gonna build up the road here just a little bit. Perfect. Love to see that. Then maybe we can put like a little garden here. I know realistically I'm not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna fill it in with houses or something because I'm impatient, but so it goes. So we are probably gonna up you here. We're gonna need some more lumber and oh, trader, deer. I don't want deer. Ugh, go away. Go away. That's not helpful. I'm so annoyed. I wish it were a seeds trader, but it's fine. It's okay. Oh, we need a lot of iron. And we don't have any. Okay. So I guess it's time to start thinking about forging. Iron smelter produces iron by taking iron and force and furnace fuel. Okay. I think we're gonna have you over here. There we go. And then we can start getting some iron because we can't actually like finish this until we have enough iron. Man, that iron just like flies away, doesn't it? Okay. And you know what? Since we are running a little low on storage here, not so much here, I am going to go ahead and place a market building. Market stalls. I really like the small market. I don't think it'll fit here. Ooh, it will fit here. We're gonna do that. And then I want to build up the road just a little bit more. What are we low on? Logs? Tell me something new, okay? Alright, we're gonna tap out here. 4 foresters, that should help. And then we are going to just go ahead and harvest some trees from here just to kind of like temporarily boost that up a little bit. All right, things are going okay. How are we doing over here? We're out of logs, so not great. All right, guys, we are going to end that here today. Thank you so much for popping in for today's episode of I'm Bad at Banished. Hopefully next episode we will get some vegetables and maybe finish our town hall and the next little llama pen as well. Although we're pretty close to actually getting there. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Oh, wait. Tomatoes. Okay. We're just gonna, real quick, make sure we can buy these tomatoes because that is important. Oh, okay. We're just gonna keep you up here. Alright, guys. I'll see you next time.